chilling video made public shows an Eastern Kentucky sheriff pointing a gun at a district judge sitting in his Letcher County courthouse office before shooting several times and killing him. Sean Mickey Steins, who had been Letcher County Sheriff for more than 5 years when the September 19th shooting unfolded, has been charged with the murder in the death of District Judge Kevin Mullins. Steins arrived at his October 1st preliminary hearing handcuffed at the wrist and chained at the ankles. He did not speak publicly. The shooting was captured on a 24-second security video and contains no sound. The portion played in court opens with Steins standing and Mullins sitting at his desk in his black robe. The full video shows Steins pointed his gun at Mullins from perhaps 5 feet away. The judge raised one hand, perhaps a gesture to ward off the threat, then turned away from Steins and hunkered over in his chair. Steins shot Mullins, causing him to fall to the floor, leaving his desk chair spinning. Steins walked around the desk to look at Mullins on the floor. The judge raised up but ducked behind the desk when he saw Steins with his gun raised. Mullins put one hand on the back of his head as if to protect himself. Steins leaned over the desk and again fired at Mullins. Steins walked to the door and opened it to leave, but fired what appeared to be 3 more shots at Mullins from very close range and then left. The preliminary hearing revealed what could have led up to the shooting and referenced details about the sheriff's daughter being in contact with Judge Mullins. Kentucky State Police Detective Clayton Stamper testified that before the shots were fired, Steins tried to call his daughter, who was not identified during the hearing, on his phone. He then tried to call her on Mullins's phone. The daughter's number was in the judge's phone, Stamper testified. Stamper said Steins stood up from his chair in the judge's office after looking at Mullins's phone and shot him seconds later. After the hearing, Steins' attorney declined to answer a Herald Leader reporter's question if Steins believed there was something inappropriate on Mullins's contact with the daughter. There has been no evidence offered publicly about Mullins's contact with Steins' daughter. The hearing also offered a window into a possible defense. Steins was perhaps suffering a mental health crisis at the time of the shooting. His attorney raised that issue during the hearing, noting that extreme emotional disturbance is a defense in a murder charge. At the time of his arrest, Stamper said Steins seemed relatively, quote, mostly calm when he saw him after the shooting. Steins didn't say what happened, but asked other police to treat him fairly, Stamper said. However, Stamper also testified he was told Steins made a comment to another officer after he was arrested saying, quote, "They're trying to kidnap my wife and kid." Judge Rupert Wilhoit III found probable cause to send Steins' case to a grand jury, who will determine whether he will face criminal charges. I'm Taylor Six, the Crime and Courts reporter for the Lexington Herald Leader. Thank you for watching.